Well, rumor has it possibly that the Coldplay CEO, I'm sorry, not Coldplay CEO, the
Yeah, don't put him in that situation.
Chris Martin's like, what?
He's like, thanks, I don't need that.
From the Coldplay Kiss Cam, the cheating scandal, the Astronomer CEO may sue Coldplay because of all the fallout and the embarrassment from the Kiss Cam. And if he does, the question is whether he does it or not. But if he does, can he win? Let's go to our official attorney, Lisa Lanier. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this has been the most fun story. The memes of all the
yes.
Yours was good. Everybody's was good. This morning I had to do a little always have to do a little social media post to go along with our episodes here. And so I just had so much fun adding my favorite memes to that because
there's a lot to choose from, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think my favorite new one is Trump and Hillary. That's
oh yeah. We're in love. Swaying to the music.
Yeah, that, and I like the Tiger King Joe Exotic with Carol Baskin said he posted from prison. He posted it from prison. Good for him.
Why does he have access?
I know.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. No, but this guy, I mean, what a ridiculously, douchey move to say, you caught me cheating in public, right, on this fun kiss cam thing, and so I'm going to sue you. I'm considering legal action. He says that the legal action he's considering is for emotional distress and invasion of privacy. He does not have legal grounds for either of these, and I think it just makes him look worse, to
the narcissist that he probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So right. Well, because all these people came forward and said after this, what a terrible, all these coworkers and former coworkers, how terrible he is at work. Yeah, he's just a jerk.
Wow.
Is he trying to sue for negligence? But here's my thought: is the legal grounds is it wasn't negligent on Coldplay. That's that you're at a public place and they put you on camera. Coldplay didn't know he was with another, but Coldplay did say he might be he must be cheating. That's where I thought he might have a play in that.
Well, that's one of the things he was looking at. He was looking at defamation too, but truth is a defense to defamation.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
And he gave an option. He was like, either they're really shy or they're having an affair. Who knew?
Right.
Who knew?
Yeah, it's like a joke.
And by the way, your actions of dropping to the floor and hiding your face and
like
turning
a
away
psychopath
is just a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I think one of the most vicious memes, I agree with you, Case, is they're like giving up your $50 million salary and losing your family. And then it has a picture of the woman. They're like, you got to do better.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, they said, if you're going to do it,
that's rude.
You're going to lose everything.
That is
for
rude.
that.
That is rude. The meanest one I saw was all that time for an affair, no time to color your roots. I was like, oh my God.
That's not nice.
Like, what? They had a point.
That's what they get, though.
Right.
I don't care.
That's what happens. The people I feel the worst for are the children.
Yes.
Yes, I feel bad for the
And
spouses.
for the spouses.
I do feel bad for the spouses, but the kids,
I know.
we're having a field day with all of the internet memes and how great they are. We're loving it.
Yeah.
But you know that it is vicious for those kids.
Right.
And those kids cannot help but see it. Like my kids who don't pay any attention to stuff like this are into it. And one of my kids sent me last night this TikTok reel about how the reaction, basically making fun of how their reaction was the dead giveaway. Because, they were there with a bunch of coworkers. So they could have totally played it off like, not like freaked out and ducked and horrified looks and whatever. So they sent me this reel that was like ways to play off your affair so it doesn't get recognized,
Oh, those are great.
Like, give them the bro slap on the shoulder,
Right.
Is it against, is there a possible lawsuit, the fact that he's dating or having an affair with an HR person that could be under him?
That's a good question.
How does that work?
Well, so the only person that would have standing to bring that lawsuit would be the HR person, would be the mistress. And it would be if she was if he came to her and was like, look, I'm going to promote you if you'll have sex with me. Otherwise, I'm going to fire you or whatever. I mean, it would have to be like a quid pro quo to keep her job or to get a promotion. It would have to, and instead, I think what he did, it sounded like, I mean, I don't know, we were hearing all kinds of rumors, but it sounds like he did promote her pretty quickly, but I don't think it was like a quid pro quo kind of like, I think it was like she came going, hey, so we got something going on.
She wanted
you know.
it, yeah.
Okay, so it could be though against company policy. It's just not illegal.
For sure. I mean, it was. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's they made him resign because it was just. I mean, it was terrible on so many levels. And and he's in public. You have no. This is something that people just have to. You have no expectation of privacy in public. So there's really no invasion of your privacy because you're at a public event.
Oh yeah.
And the
I know
kiss
about
cam
this.
is part of the show.
Well,
And
I've been going down this rabbit hole. I don't know. I got addicted while I was on the toilet of these reels
gross.
about this guy. He's an he's an amendment auditor, and what he'll do is he'll go in with a video camera to like the Treasury Department or a library, and then somebody will complain because he's videotaping everything, and the police will show up, and the police are like, "You have to leave," but then he'll prove that he does not have to leave because it's in a public place. He's not causing a disturbance. And he has his camera on, and there's no law against it.
Oh.
And they film like police departments outside in the parking lots.
It
And all
just
this.
feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're like,
guess
what are
so.
you doing? So you can't do that, but he can. I
And
guess.
even if the library has a policy, it's still protecting. If he says freedom of the press, he says he's an independent journalist.
he's the same guy that tries to go like to Walmart and tell them no, he gets thrown out, right?
I'm not sure.
Probably
but
so.
There's
Walmart.
a guy that does that goes into places like Walmart and makes all the people really mad and trying to film and but they can
But yeah, Walmart's
tell him
private though. He goes into all
Right.
the public.
I got you.
But is he doing it for broadcast, like on a TikTok channel?
He's
or
doing it for independent journalists. So he can go in the police parking lot outside as long as it doesn't say restricted. And the police always come back and say, you can't be here. This is private property. And then he shows them, no, this is public property. And he's filming all the police officers. And his claim is that and I see his side. He's just watching what the government is doing.
Well, I guess my question would be, how does that work for us in radio? Like, can we send a stunt person to a public library and try to
Technically,
do
yes.
it? Because then they're
Unless
not
you're causing a disturbance, right, Lisa?
right.
Right, yeah, as long as they're not causing a disturbance
Well,
and
that's
it's a public place.
Takes the fun away.
But it's I mean, there's also these whole things. Jason, are you watching these things where these people are pulled over for no reason or stopped for no reason?
Yes.
And ask for their ID and
Yes.
they won't give it, or those are fascinating.
Yeah, and they'll say that the cops will come up to this guy who's filming all the police cars in a parking garage and say and you're exactly right, Lisa. They'll be like, give me your ID. And he's like, I don't have to unless I'm being suspected of committing a crime or I have committed a crime. And then every time he has his attorney, and every time he'll say like name and badge number for his company policy, and he goes, I'm requesting a supervisor, and they have to request the supervisor, and the supervisor comes over, and if the supervisor is educated, he's like, he a lot of times like, yep, he can be here. There's nothing we
So
can do.
he's just doing it to stir the pot.
Well,
He's
if you think that
menace.
way,
Really bored.
if you say that, but his claim is he's doing it to basically audit the government. If that's the policy, and we should be able to check on our government. That's what he's doing.
I gotcha.
And
he's trying to get
a lot
views.
of the police are not trained to handle that.
He's definitely doing it for his own benefit, for sure.
Well, he costs them money and stuff.
Yeah.
And
there's a similar line where there's of videos where there's this guy that collects people's videos where like, have you seen the one like where there's the African American guy that he's a lawyer and he owns an office building and he's dumping trash in the dumpster at his office building, and a cop comes up and is like, hey, can I see your ID? What are you doing here? Blah, blah. And the guy's like, no, you can't see my ID. And he does end up giving him his ID, and he goes, I own this building. And, and I'm a lawyer. And the guy's like, well, I didn't think you should, I didn't think you belonged here dumping. It's just because he was black.
He did not have, they can request the ID,
Yeah.
but you have to be suspected of committing a crime.
And he did give it to him. He said, I don't have to give this to you, but I'm giving it to you just to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Because, the other thing is a black guy refuses to do anything with a cop, and God knows what's going to happen, right? So he was being smart, right? He gives him his ID, but he says, look, I don't have to give you this. And, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of that. There's a lot of people trying to film stuff, especially government buildings and things like that, and they're having their rights kind of trampled on. And it's, I think partly right now everything is just so tense, and there's so much
that's what it is.
scary stuff that goes on in the world.
But this guy will request like even the body cam footage, so when he gets to court, it gets immediately dismissed. And sometimes he sues for like assault. He sues the police department and wins money because of what they did.
That seemed like a rough way to go about your day.
It does.
I mean, I have an issue sometimes, like if I'm in a Whole Foods or like standing outside of a Zumba class, they're like, "Sir, you don't belong here. Give us your ID." And I'm like, I don't run away. I get on my Rascal, stick in my card, and I get my
I
card.
don't belong
Surprised they
here.
don't say you need to get in here, but that's fine.
Yeah, but they don't want that look. No, they're trying to.
No.
They want a certain look about them. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. And by the way, with the Coldplay possible lawsuit, Coldplay didn't post the video anyway.
No, they did not.
But even if they did, it doesn't matter. So it's what we're hearing.
And the other thing I
No,
find,
and they weren't doing anything. This wasn't like they weren't making money off this image or anything like
Right.
that. These are the only ways that they could have done anything wrong. And I don't think Coldplay really loved all the notoriety around it at first. I think they were kind of shy about it, but I think now
they've embraced it.
So now they're embracing it.
Now they
yeah,
give a
because, I mean,
warning
what else
before
can
they
you
do it.
yeah, now they have to. And the other thing, Lisa, did you see that we had some audio the other day that there was somebody asking the woman who posted the video? They're like, "Well, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, but like, don't you feel guilty for doing?" And I just thought, how dare you? Try to pin it on her for this couple doing, having their. She had, who knew? And she also made the point by saying, if I hadn't posted it, there were however many people in the arena that saw it too that could have posted it.
And if the couple kissed on the video, no one would have posted it. They would just think they're together.
Big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. It's their guilty actions.
Mm-hmm.
And
their guilty actions 100%. And their coworkers, though.
Yep.
The funny thing is, their coworkers were falling out about it. They were like, "Yes."
They're like, "No, put me in this video." All right, Lisa, you're awesome as always. Appreciate you. If you're injured, contact her right away at hireaheavyweight.com, top 100 attorney in the country.